Good morning. My name is Emeka. I designed this web application and I'm presenting to you Fitaz Community. The name of the web application is Fitaz Community. Fitaz Community is all about people who are interested in fitness activities. But I designed the application in such a way that it's categorized the interest into three. First of all, we have users who want to join a group. Then secondly, if you are not interested in joining a group, you can search for fitness trainers. Then lastly, if you are not interested in the first two, you can as well search for fitness centers around and help yourself. So looking at the landing page, this is the landing page. And this is how Fitaz works. If you scroll down, you see that there are some active groups on the site. Here you can look at some groups. If you are interested in jogging or your location is in First Stack, we have one too that is in Ikeja. You just go through their brief description. If you are interested, you can take note of that. So let's go into the page. If you're a new user, you can register. Let me register as a new user. But before I go on, I want to say the reason why I actually came up with this web application. I do jog at times, and when I'm jogging in the morning, I normally see people jog, but most times they're always alone. So I felt like if I could link people together and they could do these jogging activities together, it would be much more better, because jogging alone seems to be boring. So I decided to create this application that could link these two people together. So let's go back to the application. As a new user, you can sign up. Let me sign up a new user. Jane. You can also check your password here to be sure your password is correct. Jane. So let's go. And here you can see there's an option for you to choose if you're a fitness trainer or not. So here I want to sign up as not a fitness trainer. These are our terms and conditions. You have to read our terms and conditions before you sign up and agree to it. And then once you sign up, you get a message. That says, "Hello Mary, thanks for registering. Your registration was successful." You can click here to go to your dashboard. So if I click, our dashboard opens. And if you notice on this dashboard here, your group page is disabled. And why is because she has not created or joined any group. So by the time she joins a group or creates a group, she'll be able to see that particular segment. So let me create a group for Mary Jane. But before that, let me upload a picture for her. So, she has a picture. Now, Mary Jane can decide to create a group for herself, and members should be able to see her group and join. Can name the group Young. Address. And here you can choose the activity. If it's indoor or jogging, you can choose. Let us choose jogging. So there, when she creates the group, she's directed to the group page. Here she's signed in as an admin because she's the one that created the group. So here you can see all these segments because she's an admin. If she's not admin, she won't be able to see some of these segments. She can see about group. She's the group admin. And about the group. Here she can click because she doesn't have a member now. There are no members there. And here she could, any member who tries to sign in or tries to connect with her, it will be listed here. So let me use a user who has not joined a group and try to connect with her here. So here I have a signed in user who hasn't joined a group. His name is Charles. So Charles can decide to search or join a group. Now you can see her group is already here, Young at Heart. But before then, let me put a profile picture for her so it will be visible enough. I've not uploaded it. Okay. So now she has a picture. If you refresh this, yep. So he can search based on this and join the group. Now, if he joins the group, you get a message telling him, well done, Charles. You still have one more step. The admin needs to approve his request before he will be able to see the group activities. So if he clicks here, it will take him back to his dashboard. But if you look at his dashboard, here is showing a group page. That is because he has requested to join a group, but he has not been approved yet. So if he clicks on it, it will redirect him back to that same page until the admin approves his request before he's directed to the page. So let me approve his request. So if Mary Jane checks her awaiting approval, here, Charles is here. So if she approves, and we refresh Charles, you'll notice that his dashboard will change. Yeah, his dashboard has changed. Now he can view his group page. I actually achieved it using a switch case. So if you notice here, he can now see a post for that group. So if he clicks on his group page, it will take him directly to his group page. Now he can view members. He's the only one there, so showing only him. You can view about the group, you can see the name of the group admin, you can see the number, and about the group. So if I go here back to the admin and click approved members, you can see Charles is here. Now admin can also post. So she can decide to post, we are meeting at Onikon Stadium. at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Post. She has posted something, and Charles should be able to see this post now. Charles, refresh. Yeah. We are meeting at Onikon Stadium at 6 a.m. tomorrow, posted by admin. So Charles, if he goes back to his home page, here too, it's going to alert him that somebody posted something at so time. The admin posted something at so time. So that's it. Now, if we go back to the admin, here, if Charles is actually the type that doesn't behave well during group activities and the admin feels like she wants to suspend him, she can decide to suspend him from the group page. Here, she can decide to suspend him, she can decide to delete. Now, if she suspends Charles, he will immediately be redirected to her awaiting approval. Now, if you go back to Charles, and Charles tries to go to the group page, to tell him no, he can't access this page because he has been suspended. So until she removes his suspension before he's able to do whatever. Now, if you look at the dashboard, Charles can't do anything. He has to wait until he's approved. But if he wants to leave the page, he can decide to leave the page and create his own page or join another group. So if he waits and she's not approving his request, he can decide to leave. If he wants to leave, when he clicks on leave, his dashboard will change automatically. Now he'll be able to join a group or create a group. Now he can decide to join another group. If he clicks join a group, he can decide to join Amazon, the first one there. He joins. So that is the whole process. Now he will still wait for the admin of Amazon to approve his request. Now back to the admin. Or let's use Charles. If Charles here is the type that doesn't want to join a group, he just wants a personal trainer, he can decide to click on a personal trainer, or here you can click, and it will take him to search for personal trainers. He can look for any personal trainers of his choice, and view. And contact. This person is a personal trainer. His name is Kelvin Cox. Kels. You can decide to contact Kelvin here, and they will meet up and discuss whatever they want to discuss. Now, if Charles, like I said in the beginning, if Charles is not interested in joining a group or is not interested in being contacting a personal trainer, he can as well look for a fitness center around him or anywhere. If there's one here in Lagos Island, he can click here, that one, Emeka, I think, yeah, and then view. I just put a small request. I just put a small description, but the ones that have a larger description, you can as well know what the whole fitness center is all about. So that's basically what this web application is all about. Technology I use in achieving this web application, for the front end, I use the HTML5, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and jQuery. For the back end, I use PHP OOP and Ajax technology. And for the database, I use my SQL Workbench to model the database. Thank you.